I'm so late, I had to wait for the bus to stop its red blinkies to turn right. That's bullshit. I would have been alright, but I forgot about ice. And my shit was iced over as a motherfucker. In Phoenix, Arizona. That's crazy. That's just crazy. So, I'm going to shit on religion some more. Maybe not just religion. Maybe not exactly religion. But it's very, very much involving religion. So, I've talked about this before, but it's bothered me, so I'm going to talk about it again. Lick from the base of my dick all the way up to the tip of my dick, okay? All right. Uh-oh. I got 43 minutes. I better be to work in 43 minutes, so that's no problem. I've got all those other videos uploaded for sure this time. But anyway, so our new roommate's religious, which I didn't know for sure, but she was like, my uncle wants me to go to his church. And I'm like, okay. That's cool. And I was like, you don't have to if you don't want to. You know that, right? He's like, no, but she said, no, but I want to. I'm like, okay. You like it? She's like, yeah, it's fun. Oh, okay. And I won't shit on people for their personal decisions. Also, mental note, she's religious. Okay? That's a whole group of topics I'm just not going to talk about around her. Because, no, whatever. I'm not going to interrupt. I used to talk about the subject around religious people. But apparently I've got a way of pointing things out and asking questions that makes them ask questions. And there was a few that ended up atheist after talking to me a few times. Because they come up like, what about this? What about this? What about this? It's like, well, I looked into all those things and here's what I think. And they're like, shit, that sounds right. I'm like, I know. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Because that security blanket feels pretty good. But I can't wear it anymore, so hope you can. Like, oh nope, I can't either. Like, oh, I'm sorry. So I don't talk about it anymore. But they do this thing where they feed the homeless. And I was like, that's fucking cool. Initially, I was like, that's pretty cool. Good for them. That's commendable. And then the more time went on, they started tagging her in all these Facebook posts. And the more time went on, I was looking at these posts. Like, this isn't feeding the homeless. They're trying to get more religious people. They're trying to get more people in their church. That's it. That's what they're doing. Sure, a good byproduct of that is they're feeding homeless people. So I asked her, I'm like, hey, when they feed them, is there like, do they like force or like give religious stuff too? And she's like, oh yeah, they've got a whole bundle they give everybody. And I'm like, huh? Like with pamphlets or what? She's like, oh, there's pamphlets and Bibles and blah blah blah. I'm just like, wow, okay. So it's like the AA thing, Alcoholics Anonymous. I didn't say this to her though. I just kind of was like, okay, and walked away. Like, no, I didn't walk away, but I know I didn't talk about it. Like, cause I can identify this pretty clearly now. That's fucked up. It's like, yeah, I'll help you out here, but you got to drink this Kool-Aid. No. Yeah, here's some food, but also here's some fucking Kool-Aid. And there was a post last night that just, set it in concrete. Like, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. It had all the telltale signs. the post I was reading, it was like it showed a picture. It looks like they give out like duffel bags. Well, I guess you need bags to carry shit around. Or gym bags. They're pretty big. Green light. Green light means go. But the post was going on and on about we got two converts, yay! Talking about seeds were sown. Like, that sentence is it. That's it right there. They're sowing seeds. They're not fucking feeding the homeless. They're out there trying to expand their fucking flock. It's so dirty. It just feels so fucking dirty. I'm not just doing this for you. I'm in it for me. Even though like it's their invisible friend. I'm doing God's work. Like, no, you're not. You're sprinkling the Kool-Aid around. God damn it. And I guarantee it's just preying on the fucking weak. That's what it is. A lot of these people that I've seen convert from atheist to religious, and they tell the story, it's like, well, you were desperate. You were weak and desperate. And there the vultures were right there just picking at your corpse. It's not pretty. It's fucking gross. And I mentioned Alcoholics Anonymous because the way I learned about how fucking it's prey. They're preying on people. Prey. Like a wolf looking for the weak sheep to pick off. Maybe that's why they call it a flock. The real reason may not be a gathering of fucking sheep. It may be because they're looking for the weak ones. But anyway, my buddy got court ordered to do Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't remember what the charge was. Probably drunk in public or something. Public intoxication. But I need to wet my throat, baby. But he got court ordered to go to Alcoholics Anonymous, and he's like me. If he's not feeling it, he'll try, but at a certain point he just shut down. And I was feeling pretty strong. I'm like that too. But I was feeling, I love the guy, so I was like, well, I used to. That's a whole nother story. So I was like, I'll help you. So I went through the yellow pages, called around. Well, this is back before the internet, really. There was internet, but it was easier to just grab a phone book. And I started calling around looking for AA meetings. And I found a bunch. Did I call around? I don't think I called around. Yeah, I must have called around. We went to some too. Because he was like, I heard about this, and this one. And he ended up going, because he is atheist. Or was, I don't know, he might not be anymore. But we called around. Is that a cop? That is a cop. We called around, and we're asking if about the 12 steps. Like, is God involved? Like, I got an atheist friend looking. He got court ordered into AA. Come on, get over, motherfucker. You're good. That car must have a bunch of blind spots. shit. Oh, Jesus. That was a dick move. That was a dick move by a Tesla right there. 2 dick moves. Maybe I just wasn't watching. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Anyway, different subjects. Wow, that guy's... That's not really as much of a dick move. It's because he wasn't paying attention and he had to fucking get all the way the fuck over. Anyway. No, he's driving like a dick. Anyway. He was just doing that tailgate while going, looking at the left mirror, looking at the right mirror, looking at the left mirror. I think if I remember correctly, we found one like in the middle of fucking Omaha, and he lived in northeastern Council Bluffs. Northern Council Bluffs? No, northeastern. Like was it? Yeah, northeast Council Bluffs. And the meeting that we found was in like off 72nd Street. Well, at the time it was almost West Omaha. No, it was Central Omaha. Now Central Omaha is like 40 blocks further west, but yeah, that's like for that area, 30 minutes one way is kind of a jump. It was like 45 minutes one way. No, it was like 30 minutes. I think he ended up going to a local one and pretend. I know he did. He ended up going to a local one after a few because he didn't want to drive that far. Because an hour out of your day, 3 days a week. It is a lot for no reason. If you got 5, if you can do, fuck me. If you can make it a total of 30 minutes a week instead of 3 hours a week, that's 2.5 hours you get. And he's like, well, I save time, but I have to pretend to believe in Jesus. I think he made like a game out of it. But that's fucking dirty. Again, that's just preying on the weak. There's a million different ways you can fucking work your way through alcoholism that has fuck all to do with God. You don't need an invisible friend. It's nice for the religious people to lean on your invisible friend. That's fine. But damn. Man, I'm gonna be really fucking late, aren't I? I think it's fun being annoying when I really... Oh, okay, I see. There's emergency lights up there. That's fine. It looks like they're like 25 feet to the right from the street, but that's cool. Got rubberneckers and people that want to be super extra careful. I got these new clippers. I like them. What is that? What is that? Oh, the concrete shit. That's one of those concrete pumps. That's cool. Well, how are we going to get concrete up there? Team of engineers is like, we're going to figure this shit out. It's kind of impressive. What's that say? Oh, fuck off. I just think it sucks. Yup. This guy's desperate and weak. Let's get him into religion. You're a piece of shit. Just so you know, you're a piece of shit. You fucks that do that shit. You know what you're fucking doing. Well, maybe they don't. I guess maybe they don't. My left eye is twitching like a motherfucker. This subject makes me so fucking mad. And the problem is my people, the logic and reason side that likes fucking evidence and likes that 1 + 1 does equal 2. And oh, we don't do math around here because God provides all. Like, fuck off. Just fuck off. We don't like thinking. The earth is only, what was it, 10,000 years old or whatever? Shut up. 5,000 years old? Fuck off. So goddamn crazy. Just fucking crazy. Ugh. Come on over, Mr. Kia. The newer Kias are getting neats. New logo. Everybody's got these fancy LED things that are lines and patterns and shit. You ruined my road, you son of a bitch! God damn it! How dare you, cat? Fuck you! I used to love cats, now I don't. I'm gonna go home and punch Shade! Get it? Caterpillar? Kitty cat? La 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 la. What is that? It's my bong. So big I gotta... Oh! What the fuck are you doing? Is that how you're breaking shit up? Is it for real? Oh, that's fun. What a fun job. Doodle-doo, crunch. Doodle-doo, crunch. That's great. Oh, everything reminds me of her. I've been saying that every single time I've seen those guys. Those trucks that just spray water everywhere. Oh, everything reminds me of her. I miss her. I told her too. I was like, look, every day I see this and think of you. She's like, you're so funny. I know what that means. That means you're a dumbass. I get it. But it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I really don't know how anybody comes that much liquid, but crazy. What up, bitch? Want to suck on my left nut? My left nut is the scratchy one. That's not true. There is a spot on my ball sack underneath my left testicle. They're like, well, I was trying to look into why. Why is there always a spot on your balls that itch? And all I could ever find was, well, sometimes if you don't clean your balls right, a fungus starts or whatever, a little bit of fungus, and it gets itchy until you wash it off. And I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It wouldn't be on the exact same spot for years. It's herpes, that's all. It's herpes. It's herpes. It's fucking herpes. I hate to break it to you, but it's herpes. Did you know it's herpes? Congratulations, it's herpes. I'm a ballsack. That's a localized outbreak. And luckily, there's not going to be... Well, I guess if you lick my balls. That's an old-ass UPS truck. God damn. Holy shit. Wow, bruh. Wonder how Sawyer's doing. God, that religion thing makes me mad. I was starting to say the atheist people, we can't do that shit. That's because we see it's wrong. Force our shit on people. Okay, I know that you're desperate. That means your invisible friend didn't help you. So come to the fucking atheist logic and reason side. We'll help you. Your fucking invisible friend didn't help you. Or whatever. However we would do it. There's probably a much nicer, not sarcastic way to do it. But we're not like that. What we would do is the right thing. Feed the motherfuckers, ask them if they need anything, and send them on their way. Or whatever. Like, we'll do what we can. Not like we'll do what we can, also, here's some Kool-Aid. What the fuck? Fucking religion, dude. I know this country's fucking just filthy with it, but goddamn. I know it's getting better, though. They're freaking out. I've seen news reports and Facebook feeds full of comments, people bitching about it. I put my fingers in my ass, in case anybody's wondering that sees me driving by in this weird position. Why are people turning away from religion? Well, because we have the internet. We have access to information. And it's easier to look up questions. Because before the internet, you'd be like, well, why, how, if God's not real, you can't Google things like, well, if God's not real, why is the year what it is? And then you Google and you find out the fucking, not just years, not just decades, the centuries of conquest. And how the fucking calendar did this calendar, fucking, the year didn't really even fucking start until hundreds of years after he was supposedly fucking even alive. You'd think it would be like, well, obviously it started, in year 2 or 3 or year 1 or year 0 or whatever. That's when they started keeping track. No, it's fucking not. Shit was I want to say, I'm probably wrong, but I think it was 500 or 600 years after he was supposedly alive. They started the calendar about then.
How are you today? Order when you're ready.
Could I get cheesy toasted breakfast burritos with steak?
Cheesy toasted breakfast burritos?
Yeah.
Okay, change bacon to steak?
Yeah, five of them.
Okay.
And that's all.
Any sauce?
No, thank you.
Okay, it's gonna be $11.40.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's right, because of tax. I knew it was going to be more of a dam. It's a little excessive, but I think maybe, but that's okay. It'll taste better, I know. It's titties. It's big titty girl. She's like me. She's got like 2 different voices. Higher pitched one that sounds like braces, and then. Well,
11:40. Do you want your receipt today?
no, that's cool.
Okay, there you go. I'll be right with your order.
All right.
Okay?
I'm gonna Google that shit when I get to work. I'm surrounded by fucking right-wing Christian types at work. It sucks. But if you take 2 Christchurch of the Valley stickers, you can cut one up and add it to the first one and make it say gay. I think that's hilarious. That shit makes my day. It's okay to be gay. I just brushed my teeth. It feels like my teeth get mad at me in the morning sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, you motherfucker, you just goddamn brushed me, and now you're fucking putting fucking soda on me, you bitch, I'm mad at you. And then it makes me hurt a little bit. Not like I was biting into a fucking pizza crust. I was like, I'm gonna eat this shit, fuck you, I don't care how hard it is, I'm gonna eat this shit, because I was poor. And I was like, I'm not wasting this, I'm gonna fucking eat it. I don't give a fuck if it's hard. And I was using my back teeth, because they're the pressure. That's where the pressure is. That's what they're for. They're for breaking nuts. Biting your nuts. I'm a dumbass. But it went crack, and I was like, well, that wasn't the crust, that was the tooth. I could tell the tooth was fucking hurting. I think it cracked a few times, a tiny bit. Like, I could feel it. Something was wrong back there, because it was my wisdom teeth. They were trying to push in. They were pushing all my teeth together. It was all fucked, and it was like fucking destroying that tooth back there as it was, because it was coming out under the cartilage, and the cartilage hurt like a motherfucker. The cartilage wasn't gonna goddamn move. The tooth had to move all the other goddamn teeth to try and come in. And then here I come, adding even more pressure, biting down on that fucking thing, and it cracked. And the fucking pain from that, we'll use that. That's 100%. We're gonna give that the 100% mark for pain. This is like 1/3% of that. So what would that be? That hurt like 300% more. Oh, there's deja vu. What are you doing, dude? Why do you have your door open? Is there a reason to have your door open while you're fucking defrosting shit? Is there a fucking reason? I don't believe it. I'll have to Google that too. So I'm gonna Google, is there a reason to have your door open and defrost shit? And when did the BC after death days calendar actually start, whatever. And it's funny because there's time-lapse graphs starting from like 2,000 or 3,000 years ago of animations, not graphs, time-lapse animations of who used what calendar. That's another reason I think it was like 500 years ago. It started. And it started, surprise, in Europe. Crazy. Not even where Jesus was supposed to have been. So wild. Imagine that. And then it slowly, and in some moments quickly, slowly spread around the world. And there's some parts of the world that don't even use this fucking calendar. Because it's not real. It's a whole different fucking year. Whatever. But the calendar says, so I'm gonna believe. Like, we made that calendar. Whatever. We as in the human race. We also made all the other calendars, and we also made all the other fucking gods people believe in. I think it's funny, like, there's only one God. It's like, well, I mean, all over the Bible it said there shall be no other gods before me, which means there's other gods. Just basic shit. Figure it out, dickhole. I find God being, aliens being mistaken as gods or God or whatever. I believe that before I ever believe the crazy fucking Bible tales. It's crazy. It's like DuckTales. Ooh. Do 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 do. Anyway. Okay, bye.